Welcome back to the Wicked Kitchen, you guys. Today I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest, most beautiful, delicious, sweet tart, fruit tart for mom, because moms deserve more than this fruit tart. They deserve everything. They deserve you to clean the house for them as well. That's a good one. But you guys, moms, you're gonna love this. It's especially for you. Watch it. Watch it. I don't know what to say other than I love my mom, and this is for you. All right, for this recipe, remember we're looking to impress mom with this one. So, as easy as possible, guys. I know how hard it is to cook sometimes, and if you're not used to doing it, then this should be very easy for you to do. I bought some of this frozen puff pastry in America. This is a brand I bought. It is 100% vegan puff pastry. It comes with 2 sheets. In the UK, when I find it, it comes with 1 and it's bigger, so these are a little bit smaller. You can do 1 or both sheets, and I would do both because this is an amazing recipe you're gonna love. So just take this out, thaw it, get rid of the box, make sure you recycle it. Put the puff pastry here. I just put it onto a parchment paper, piece of parchment paper or baking sheet. You'll see that. And then I let it thaw out enough so I can play with it a little bit. So I want to roll it out just a little bit. So I'm trying to keep it the shape of a square or a rectangle. And just a little bit. And it rolls out really easy when it's thawed out. Just go light and it's good and done. Okay, so next step for this is you're gonna wanna fold it, just to fold the edges over. Right? And then just press that down just so it's snug and kind of stays tight down there. You can use a little bit of water if you want. So if you use a little bit of water, it'll help it stick a little bit. If you just do right where the seam is, just that spot there, and it helps it stick. Okay. So I'm gonna do that on the sides too. So you just want a little bit of water on the edges, and then you're gonna fold that over as well. So you're forming a little bit of a boat inside. Just press that down. It's fine, you can make it look rustic. If you want to do fancier, like you can take a fork and you can press down and make some shapes. Oops. And then this will just give it a little bit of texture and presentation. You don't have to do that part, but you can. Okay, now next part is you take some plant-based butter, and I have this thawed out, so it's easy to get it all over your fingers, or you can use a brush, but I don't have a brush here, so I'm gonna use my fingers. And I'm just gonna brush this with my hands, so there's butter, the plant-based butter. And this one happens to be soy-free, so if that's your thing, just find soy-free plant-based butter. There's plenty of them on the market right now, and they're all relatively good. So that's it. See that? All right, next step. You get the butter on there. It's folded over. I preheated the oven to 420 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 215 degrees UK-ish. The next step is gonna be sugar. So you're just gonna take a good amount of sugar, and I just put it in this ramekin cup. This is a raw organic cane sugar. And you're just gonna put a healthy amount all over it. That's it. I'm gonna take a knife, I'm gonna just lightly and just like rest the knife and just slice it in the middle, a W for wicked. That's right, W and M is Wicked Mom. So you have M for Mom and Wicked Mom, so Wicked Mother's Day. And this is just gonna help the air come through when you bake it, because what's gonna happen when we put this in the oven, it is gonna rise and it's gonna go all over the place. So we're gonna have to watch it carefully while it bakes. So the oven's on 420, it's preheating. I'm gonna put this onto a sheet pan. And I already have a baking sheet there, but I'm just gonna put this here. Before I add that to the oven, for the filling, I have some cashews. So this many cashews, because I don't know how fast I'm gonna be able to write this recipe, because it's just, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't like writing recipes. I like just cooking, so that's why we're doing these videos. So if you watch, it's this much, the pint glass. I have 3/4 of there, and I'm gonna add some boiling water. I have a kettle going right now. While I wait for the water to boil in the kettle, I'm just gonna pop this into the oven. All right, so we're gonna put it in the top rack because I want the top to get really brown. So we want it on top, not on the bottom, all right? I'm looking to cook the top of it for the most part. We have the boiling water in the kettle. So I'm just gonna add the boiling water just to cover the cashews. So this is gonna soak for about 20 minutes until it's cool, and then we'll use this as part of the filling. So we're gonna make a kind of like a cashew custard right out of this. All right, so the other things we're gonna need are some fresh raspberries, and I just bought 2 pints. They sell them here at the local grocer. I got 2 pints of raspberries right here, and just find the best ones. So I just put these all in a bowl. And then I got some blueberries as well. So we'll garnish it with some raspberries and blueberries. You can do strawberries. You can also do the apples that we did in that apple oatmeal recipe right here. That's another great topping for this. So once we put the custard down, we'll put the fresh fruit on it, or those apples if you use that recipe. And then it's gonna be a really wonderful light dessert that Mom is gonna love. All right, so you're gonna wanna keep an eye on this. After about 5 minutes it's in the oven, it's gonna start to rise and all that puff pastry is gonna go up. And then it's just gonna start bubbling and going crazy. So you're gonna wanna have a steak knife nearby to poke some holes in it to let the air out so it's not going all over the place, because presentation is key here for Mom. All right, so you wanna check this out. You're gonna wanna pull this out a little bit and you'll see it's starting to rise. And it looks great, that W looks great. So what I'm gonna do is just put a couple more holes into the W, or the M for Mom, and just let the air out of it. Kind of like I need the air letting out of my freaking sails once in a while too, but this right there will do it, and just spread it out. So this is gonna be the bottom of the custard, so it's okay, nobody's really gonna see it, but you wanna do that. And then I wanna just press down the sides just a little bit more. And you're gonna wanna check it every now and again, because this takes about 15 to 20 minutes to bake. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes, and we've been keeping a close eye on this, and it's ready to pull out. So you can see right here what it looks like. Really nice and golden brown. I'm just gonna set this aside to cool. It's probably gonna take a good 20 minutes to an hour to cool down. All right, so we'll just set it over to the side. All right, so while that's cooling, we're gonna get on with the custardy part on top. So I strained the water from the cashews. I'm just gonna add all the cashews to this. And we are gonna celebrate all moms by not using any milk from cows, because why would you do that anyways? I know it's a habit, but you guys, the amazing plant-based milks that are out there now, you can have all the deliciousness that you liked in dairy, which is freaking disgusting to me. Oat milk is much better. Soy, almond, whatever kind is a better choice to celebrate moms. If you need any more information on that, check out Earthling Ed and his talks about dairy. He gives a very good calm explanation about it, whereas I'm not so calm about it. It's just not cool to be drinking milk anymore, especially if you're older, you should know better. I'm just gonna add a touch of this, not too much at the moment. I'm just gonna add a shot of oat milk, and then I'm gonna add a shot of vanilla extract, probably a good tablespoon. And then I'm gonna add also some more of that sugar. So probably another tablespoon of the sugar, maybe 2, okay? And then I'm gonna start to blend this on low. What's gonna happen is it's gonna stop blending. So I'm gonna start to add a little bit more of the almond milk here at a time, and I wanna keep it really thick. And then we'll chill it down just a little bit and it'll help it maintain that consistency. But we don't want it loose, we want it thick, like a sour cream, like a custard. So I'll add a little bit more of this oat milk, just enough so it starts blending. Okay, I'm gonna check that. And it's looking good. I might just add a touch more. Again, you don't want too much, but just a little bit more, just to keep it loose. And always make sure you keep your hand on top of it. I've had it go over the ceiling before. You don't want that, especially if mom will get all mad.
And you want to blend it for a good 2 minutes so it's really smooth.
Okay. And look at that. From blocking, that could have been on the ceiling. Mom, you're welcome. I'm gonna put this into something that I can chill it down in the fridge or into the freezer just to get it cool enough. This is also great if you wanna make like puddings or like parfaits. Throw the berries in a glass, pour a little bit of this over, do some layers. It's really gonna be nice if you wanna do that. My brother Chad's video is over there, check that one out. All right, so we've been waiting. It's been about 20 minutes, so I've let the custard chill down. I actually put it in the freezer for the video purpose. If you have extra time, you can just pop it in the fridge to cool it down. And so the pan might be still a little bit warm, but I have, this came out amazing. I actually made 2 of them. So I have 2 here. I'm gonna put them both just so you can see how firm they are, right? That's great. Nice crispy crust. Same with the one we just did. Just sounds good. Sugary, looks great. I'm gonna put this on the side. Okay, so I have the custard here and it's set up really nicely. Check this out. All right, this beautiful. And I'm just gonna just layer the bottom. Both of them. Okay, and just fill the little boat area. You don't have to worry too much about the design. We are gonna put berries in it, but I just wanna make sure it's filled. Now, you can design it any way you want. I'm gonna put some raspberries here, and then I'll do a layer of blueberries. This is where you can play and just do it as nice as you want. Strawberries work. Raspberries, blueberries, again, the apple. It's however you want it. So this looks nice like that. A little odd because I didn't put the blueberries up there, but whatever, man. We're not perfect. Again, this is a great recipe you can have the kids put together. And then I'm just gonna put a good amount of blueberries in here. So this one I'm just packing full of blueberries. It looks nice. This is how I got it. This is it. I don't know what else to do. I don't have any mint to garnish it. Mom, I love you, and this is for you. I will make sure next time I see you that I make this for you in person. For now, I'm gonna enjoy it. Nice and crispy and flaky. Look at that, beautiful. Mom, if you were here, this would be all yours. So I'm gonna just enjoy this for you.
Is that the preferred way to consume that? Like a piece of pizza?
You can eat yours like pizza too, Mom. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there and all you moms out there, and the squirrel moms, you guys, and the cow moms, all the animal moms. Animals they rule, man. No need to eat them, no need to drink their milk from them. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. It's awesome. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. I love your mom. Talk to you soon. Bye. I love your mom.
I love your